From Connecticut's news leader, this is NBC Connecticut Today at 11.
Now, many people will talk about life as a journey of sorts, and then there's a new book called The Journey Home, which traces one man's spiritual journey from the suburbs of Chicago to the hallowed halls of palaces in India. Joining us right now is the author, Radhanath Swami, to talk about the book. It's great to see you, and thanks for being here.
I'm so grateful to be with you, Brad. Thank you.
One of the things that I find particularly interesting about you, and we'll talk about your work and what the journey has been for you, but let's talk a lot about the literal journey for you. You grew up outside of Chicago. So how did you get from that world into the world that you found yourself in, and what motivated you to make that journey?
I was a teenager in the turbulent times of the 1960s, and I had many questions. And I was really looking for meaning and fulfillment in life. Civil rights movement, the Vietnam War. I saw so much division and hatred in the name of one loving God. And I was really looking for a purpose in my life, deeper than just making money and getting a position in society. I felt unless I really understood inside of myself who I was and what my purpose was, life would be shallow. So it put me on a journey where I hitchhiked from London to the Himalayas in India, and I had no money. And the book was written because the experiences I had and the obstacles that I encountered are very much in the same spirit as what everybody is going through in life, perhaps in very extreme and exotic ways.
Right.
And how those obstacles help me to grow and help me to go deeper and help me to really find how I could be an instrument of positive change within the world.
It's wonderful, and all of us in our heart of hearts would like to be an instrument of positive change in our little worlds, and there's no question about that. So you made a literal journey, spiritual journey, and a geographic journey. Talk about the support of your family, because I can picture now, from both perspectives of being a son and being a father, how in some ways it would be difficult for your family, but in others it's important to have that kind of support.
I left my home when I was 19, that was in 1970, and I told my parents I would be gone for a summer vacation between college semesters. I was supposed to return in 2 months, and 4 months later they got a letter postmarked Iran telling that I was hitchhiking to India. I really had no companion, and it had no return address. I very much regret how much pain I caused my parents.
Sure.
But in my heart, I really felt that if I followed my calling, that God would compensate. And he did. My parents are so proud and so grateful for what I'm doing in the world today.
It's wonderful. I look forward to looking through the book and reading more of the book, and it's wonderful to have you here and share your experiences, and hopefully everyone will be able to get something out of the book that really speaks to them. Thank you so much, Swami, for being here.
Thank you.